Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another one of my monthly pet hauls. So I will be taking you all through every single item that I buy for both my guinea pigs and my rabbits in the entire month of January. And if you're interested in seeing last month's haul, I will link it in the iCard right up above, and there will also be a link in the description to a playlist that has all of my monthly hauls, as well as I will be including prices of every single item on the screen. And you can find links in the description to all of the items as well in case you are interested in buying anything for your own pets. And at the end of the video, I will also have a sort of like financial breakdown into where I spend my monies in what kind of categories. So whether I spend more money in essentials or in like extra cozy hides, stuff like that, just so you guys can get a more comprehensive breakdown of how much I spend on all of my pets. So with all of that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into sharing what I have here with me today. It is January 6th, I believe, so I don't have too much stuff to share with you all yet, but I'm sure I will have more as the month progresses. Waffles is currently making a lot of noise burrowing in his hay, so if you hear that, that's what that is. But I have just three things here to share with you guys. The first thing is this giant bag of aspen shavings here behind me. I bought this, I think, 2 monthly hauls ago, and I just now had to buy another bag. So I would say using this aspen shavings bag alone, it lasts me about a month. I would say I use it in all of my guinea pig litter boxes as well as in my bunny litter boxes, and this is the cheapest bedding I have found so far. So it's only like $20-$30 for this entire thing, and it lasts me almost an entire month, so that is literally so amazing. And the next thing I have is just a bag of critical care here. It's good to have this on hand, and my last bag I already used it all up, so I just went ahead and bought a second bag of critical care off of Amazon. And then lastly, I have 3 bags actually of the Garden Select Oxbow guinea pig food. This is what I feed all of my guinea pigs, and the reason that I have 3 8-pound bags is because Chewy was running like a buy 2 get 1 free sale, so I only paid a little over $40 for literally 3 8-pound bags of this food. So I definitely took advantage of that sale. It's a lot of food, but I know that I will eventually go through all of it. And that's all I have for you guys here today. Just very briefly, a couple of things, and I'm sure I will be back later in the month with more to share. All right, everyone, I am back with more stuff to share with you guys. So the first thing that I have here is actually a order from PetSmart. Typically, I try not to buy from Petco and PetSmart and places that sell live animals, just because I try not to support that. But I did have a $50 PetSmart gift card. So I went ahead and I went on PetSmart and I ordered $50 of stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have here from them. So first thing that I did is I tried to order some different kinds of hay. Typically I just feed Timothy hay, but I wanted to try out some different kinds just for some variety. So I got a small bag of the oxbow oat hay, and then I got a slightly larger bag of the orchard grass hay. I used to feed orchard more often before I started buying in such like large bulk amounts of Timothy, and I still would like to feed orchard. It's just a little bit more expensive than Timothy, so I haven't been able to do it lately, but I do have a decent amount of orchard here. And then I have 2 bags of this KT's forage here. So typically I kind of avoid the KT brand because a lot of their stuff is like actually not appropriate for small pets, but this only has a couple ingredients. The only ingredients here are dehydrated carrot, dried pot marigold, dried rose petal, dehydrated spinach, and freeze-dried strawberry. So that's everything that's in here, and those are all perfectly good ingredients, and that's everything that's in here. Those are the only ingredients, so I feel confident in this forage mix, and I'm gonna give it to both the guinea pigs and the bunnies. The guinea pigs have not liked the forages I've given them in the past. I'm not really sure why, but I'm hoping to like this one just because of the dried carrot, spinach, and strawberry, even if they don't like the marigold and the rose petal. They haven't really been a fan of the flowery type forages, but maybe since someone has like dehydrated fruits, they'll like it as well. So I got 2 bags of that because it was fairly cheap. I got some of the oxbow timbales. Austin from the pig room sent me these in my last monthly haul, and they absolutely devour them and love them. So I got a couple more for them to try out. And then I have 2 foraging toys here that I got for them. So this first one is this right here. It's just a play garden. I'm a little bit confused because some of the pieces actually like fell off of this and into the box. So I've got a couple random wooden pieces here. I'm assuming that you just sort of like hide things under here. I'm a little bit confused because I thought there would be like, for some reason I thought there would be like holes at the bottom of this where you could hide treats, because I'm not sure why else they would play with it, to be completely honest. If there's not food, they're not usually that interested. So I'll have to try and mess around with this. Maybe this is better for the bunnies as well. And just maybe I can hide like some little veggies underneath and stuff like that. Just try and fit some lettuce in here, and maybe that could be a fun little enrichment toy for them. And then I have another Enriched Life treat house. I saw Austin from the pig room again use this product, and his piggies really liked it. And basically all they do is you can like hide treats in little circles, and they will like pull the little circles out and get treats out of here. So I got this for them. I don't have as many enrichment toys for my guinea pigs. I have more for the rabbits. So I wanted to go ahead and get some like smaller sized ones for the piggies. So hopefully I'll try these with them first, the piggies, see if they like them. If not, then I'll give them to the rabbits. But I definitely think that this one for sure will be a good size for the pigs. This we'll have to see who prefers it. I usually try things with the guinea pigs first, and then if they don't like it, then it goes to the rabbits, because the guinea pigs are a little bit more picky about their toys. So that is everything I got from PetSmart. I try to focus on just getting some things that I don't normally get since I had the gift card. So that's everything from PetSmart. Total of all of that was $50. And then I ordered this nest thing off of Amazon. This is actually a food dehydrator. So basically you can just dehydrate a variety of fruits, vegetables, herbs, stuff like that. So you can see on the side, they're like dehydrating like parsley or something. So I bought this because I would really like to start making my own treats for the guinea pigs and the rabbits. I had a friend of mine on Instagram tell me that her rabbits absolutely love like dried celery. So I'm gonna try and dry some things in here. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but I was thinking if I could dry different kinds of herbs and like carrots, apples, bananas, celery, like I said, just different dried fruits and vegetables, that I could make some of my own homemade treats, and then I would know like exactly what is in those treats. Because a lot of times like the manufactured treats have some unnecessary stuff like molasses, peas for the rabbits. Peas aren't that great for the rabbits. Just stuff like that that isn't like necessary and isn't the best for them. And if I could make my own treats, then I wouldn't have to keep buying the processed ones, and also it would be cheaper in general to just make my own treats. So that's why I bought this dehydrator. But yeah, and then I have a couple more things as well that I'm going to show you guys. All right, so something else that I purchased this month was actually 50 pounds of Timothy hay. So you can see I've already pretty much gone through all of it. I'd had half of it in here and half of it in here, but I've pretty much used up all of the 50 pounds. It usually lasts me about 3 to 4 weeks. So yep, just 50 more pounds of Timothy hay. I use the Oxbow brand, and I get it off of Chewy. And something else that I bought this month for my rabbits is this 8-foot rug right here. So I used to have a similar rug like this that ran this direction in their area, but unfortunately they were having some litter box issues and they did pee on the rug, and I got fairly stained. So I went ahead and threw the old one away and bought a new one, and now I'm using it right here. This rug is from Home Depot. It's the Garland brand, and it was only about $35. These are the cheapest rugs that I have found, and they work super, super well. And they also have a non-slip backing on them. So both this rug that I just bought and this rug that I've had for a while are both from Home Depot and are both that brand. So I highly recommend, if you're just looking for a rug in general. They are fairly cheap, non-slip, and the pile is low as well, so I haven't had any issues with them. And then final thing that I have for today is my shop vac. So I got a ton of comments when I was reorganizing my room in that video that I should invest in a shop vac to vacuum up the hay. So I did. This is my shop vac. The reason I was hesitant to get one is because, as you can see, I don't really have anywhere to store it. It's just literally sitting in the middle of my closet.
but it definitely works so much better for vacuuming up the hay, and it's definitely a lot faster as well. So I will link this down in the description. I got it off Amazon. I believe it was around $50 to $60, I want to say, but it's worked great so far for me, and I am glad I made the investment. Even if I don't have anywhere to store it, it does so much better at picking up the hay. All right, everyone, I am back with a couple final things to share with you guys for January. So the first thing is some orders off of Chewy. I got a bag of the Oxbow digestive supplements. I've been feeding these to my rabbits every day for molting and also to my guinea pigs, so I'm going through these pretty fast. I went ahead and ordered another bag of the digestive support supplements. And then I ordered another forage toy for my rabbits. So this one is by the same brand as my forage toy I got last month. It's just a little bit more advanced. So I've already been trying it out with them. And it looks like this. It's got some pellets in it right now because I gave it to them this morning. But they have to move them in a certain order. So they can't like start over here. They would have to move them one by one all the way around. And you can see they've gotten some of them out in the center over here, but they haven't yet gotten at the pellets at this end or at this end over here. So they've been working really, really hard on this, and they've definitely figured it out, but it's taking them a little bit more time to do the puzzle than it did the last toy. So I definitely recommend trying out some of these dog forage toys. I got the wooden ones just because I like the way they look, and I like that they're a lot heavier than the ones made out of plastic. But Chewy has a lot of good dog enrichment toys, and they can work really well for rabbits as well. I like to hide their pellets in something, so I did get this for my rabbits. So something else that I ordered is my 200-liter bag of aspen shavings. I ended up going through my last bag within about 2 to 3 weeks just because my rabbits were digging a lot in their litter boxes, so I was wasting a lot of aspen bedding. So I did have to reorder, and it fits perfectly in this Walmart tub. I believe it's 105 quart tub, and it fits the compacted bedding literally perfectly. So I went ahead and bought some more of these aspen shavings, and then I bought some hay as well. So in here I have the Stanley Timothy grass, and this is from Tractor Supply, and this is a 50-pound bale, and I bought 2 of these 50-pound bales just to try out and see if the cheaper hay was worth it. It's about half the price of Oxbow, but I'd also say it is less than half the quality. So I started to sift through this, and while there are some decent pieces in here, a lot of it is like this sort of dusty bit. So a lot of it is practically unusable, and sifting through it takes me a lot of time. So definitely cheaper option if you have time to sift through your hay. I do not have that kind of time, so I'm not sure if I will be trying the Timothy grass again. But for now, I'm gonna try to make the best of the 2 bales that I have, because I have a second one of these as well. And then on the bottom here, this is a 25-pound box of orchard grass. So when I needed hay, the Oxbow Timothy was out of stock on Chewy, so that's why I got this Stanley Timothy and then the Oxbow 25 orchard. So I had to kind of mix it up in order to find some hay, and I really like the orchard grass, and I know all of my pets do as well. It's just a little bit more expensive than the Timothy, but they do really, really love this orchard. And that is everything that I have for you all today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like if you did, and subscribe to see more of my monthly hauls. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.